How's it going, everybody? In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about the first experiment for EE346. I'll just basically walk you through the first portion to get you familiar with putting a netlist into LT-Spice and doing a simulation with it. So the first thing you need to do is to get a text editor. Notepad will work just fine. I like to use Notepad++, but it's up to you. Create a new text file and go ahead and enter the pSpice netlist into it. Once you have the netlist entered in there, you can go ahead and click File and do a Save As. And the important thing here with the Save As is to rename the file a .cir, otherwise it'll default to a text file. So for this one, we'll do experiment1a.cir for a circuit file, and then you can choose the directory you're working from. I recommend making your own directory on the desktop, and that'll work just fine. So once you've saved the .cir file to your working folder, we can go ahead and open up LT-Spice. And then once we have that open, we can just click Open in LT-Spice. And we just need to go to where we were working and select that CIR file that we just saved. And you should see the netlist pop up in big on the screen. And it'll highlight things. Green are comments, and blue are other statements. And then you can click Run, Simulate and Run, and then you'll be able to see a simulation window pop up. And it doesn't have anything on it right now, so what we need to do is right-click it and select Add Trace, and then click ID1, which is the current running through that diode D1. And you'll see this curve that should look something like this. And then that's going to be in a linear scale by default. And if you want to change that, you can go ahead and left-click on the y-axis and click logarithmic, and you should change the scale to a logarithmic scale. And that should be pretty much all we need to know for this lab.